Sup, nerds? That was rude. I apologize. Zoia here from the StarCraft Squad, and I just got promoted to Master League 2v2 with my buddy Synthetic. We played, what, 30 games, went 21-9. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's just 2v2s, but, you know, we were playing for fun and doing pretty well. I play random, he plays Zerg, and I wanted to commentate for you guys the game that got us promoted because it was cool. Which one was it? Was it this one or this one? I think it was this one. It was this one, yes. So, here we go. Into the game. So, spawning in the bottom left as the red Zerg is Synthetic. We are now Clan Initiative. We are no longer ERG. We are Clan Initiative. I'll get a link to our website when it's up, and we all can't do name changes yet because Blizzard hasn't implemented a new way to do it, but we are Initiative. So we have INI and Synthetic over here. Whoa. Okay. Now, over here is the blue Terran, is myself, ERG Zoia. I was playing random Terran. Oh! Someone messaging me. Okay, so a little backstory about what happened here. Synthetic's game bugged out. He can't see this Overlord, like his minimap with, like everything was screwed up this game, so he loses really quickly because of it, and I'll point out things what happened. In the top right, as the purple Zerg, is Neon Narlock. And over here as the teal Zerg is Vray. So we have a ZZ versus ZT. Now, Synthetic's game messed up profusely, and, yeah. It didn't go great for him. What happened was, he can't see anything right now, guys. Only thing he can see right now is this Overlord. He can see his drones. He can see his hatchery. He can't see this Overlord, but a lot of things, like, fade in and out. Like, he can't see anything. Like, he can see it on the minimap, but when he, like, puts his screen right here, he wouldn't see anything going on. It would just be gray to him. He can only see things live play. So he can see my SCV. I guess you could see this right now, but anything that was grayed out, no, he can't see this. No, he can only see things live from his point of view. There's something weird. And what happens is, well, over here we have a spawning pool going down and an extractor. Over here we have an early pull and an extractor already done. So Synthetic gets hit with a shitload of speedlings, a shitload, and you'll see how what happens. But we'll see how this plays out. Now, we did get promoted nationally off this. That doesn't necessarily mean we won, because you can get promoted off of losses. It's happened to people before. It's happened to me before. But we'll see if we win or lose. And it's going to be a fun game. So I'm scouting right now. I'm going to get over here just in time to see Lings on the way. My goal was to go Reapers, because Reapers are fun. We don't really play seriously, you know. We do goofy builds and stuff. We experiment and stuff. And, yeah. But, I changed that as soon as I saw what was going on. So we know Lings are on the way. Synthetic is, not building a queen. I mean, look at how messed up his stuff is. Like, he can barely see anything. Like, everything's weird. He can't see his Overlord. Everything's all screwed up for him. So, factory going down for me. Second gas is going. And, right now, since I knew he was screwed, my Reaper play would not be strong enough to eliminate these guys. Especially since there's double Zerg and they're getting speed quick. So what I need to do is go mech. And that's what I'm transitioning into. He's going to poke up here. Got my Marine here to shoot him. He falls back. And right now we have a shitload of Lings coming to Synthetic. And he does a pretty decent job of holding off the first push. Now, a lot more Lings being produced. I mean, they're pretty much cutting all droning right now. Neither of them are droning. They're both building Lings. I'm on top of the income tab right now. They're both pretty hard, all inning pretty hard. I have another factory going down over here. Now, here comes a shitload of Lings. Speed's almost done for teal player. You know, he's having a really hard time here. And, good Ling position from him. He's building more Lings. He's got, no he's not. Why aren't you building Lings? Oh, he's supply blocking stuff. Like, everything went bad for him this game. Like, whatever happened to his minimap screwed him over. So here comes the attack. He's positioning his, queen back here. So he can't get surrounded on. He's got the spine crawler here. He's going to try and surround the spine crawler so it stays alive as long as possible. And it's not looking good for him. I'm getting a reactor. I got my, blue flame on the way. Hellions on the way. Reactor going down on that factory. And over here, Synthetic's not looking too hot. His queen's pretty low on health. Spine crawler going down. He tried to get a good surround with his drones on the queen to keep it alive, but too much pressure. He did try to build a baneling nest here with that drone, but the drone disappeared from him. Like, he couldn't even see the drone anymore. He couldn't see his own freaking drone. That's how bugged out he was. So, at this point, Synthetic's done for. Oh, I should probably minimize the replay bar. Whoopsie! But, yeah, he lost all his drones, and in my base, another factory going down. I'm going pretty heavy on the Hellions right now. The income tab shows 21 harvesters for me, 12 for teal, 19 for purple. Purple is also expanding and getting spine crawlers. And I guess they both thought I was going heavy banshees, because they start getting, you know, lots of queens and spore crawlers and stuff. Right now, you know, I'm like, okay, they went pretty all in. They're floating in lots of lings. There's a lot of lings here. So, if I just macro up, I might be able to, you know, win. Producing a lot of Hellions right now because I know they are only going lings right now. This guy's almost got a Evo chamber. He's already got a Roach Warren. This guy's getting an Evo chamber. So I think I'm going Banshees. So, Blue Flame is done. And I have a lot of Hellions right now. Synthetic Space just went down. And I should be pushing soon. Now, the best part about Hellions is they're pretty cheap. Losing them's not that big of a deal. They're only 100 minerals. Minerals are, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, if he would have sent those into my base, he could have done a lot of damage. But Hellions are cheap, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, he gets these roaches over here and does the whole position thing. And, you know, it's like, oh, that's not good. Come over here, sees expansion going. See a spore crawler. And lots of drones, but I can't really hit that base. So I come up in here. This guy's only got queen. This is when I realized that they thought I was going fancy. He got the spore crawler tree, he got his Roach Warren. And right now I'm just like, okay, well, what better to do than kill all this guy's roaches? And all his roaches are now dead. Synthetic, not rebuilding. His minimap is completely broken. I decided to just, you know, stick my Hellions on these guys. End up losing them all. Probably could have kept them alive if I microed them a little bit better. But income tab shows for teal, 0 harvesters. You've got nothing, not a single harvester. Purple's at 22. Or excuse me. Yeah, purple's at 21. I'm at 27. So, you know, I'm still winning this economy war. Starting to get siege tanks. Now, they don't really have much. If purple would have pushed me, he probably could have been able to kill me because I have nothing at this point. But he doesn't because he is bad. Now, first siege tank's out. Got this factory pumping out siege tanks. I'm getting in my armory, and I'm transitioning to heavy mech. Now, the best part about this is I now have this expansion for me. I have this expansion for me. And I also have this one for me. So, that's 4 right there that I don't have to, like, risk getting. These guys, you know, they got these ones, but I have, like, more for just myself. So, I'm able to support myself a lot easier. Now, siege tanks are done. Need to siege them up. If the roaches come, like, right now, I lose. I guess not anymore since I have my siege tanks, but you know, they're afraid of the Hellions. The Hellions sneak in, I win. So, you know, they're macroing up. I'm starting to get Thors now. I am expanding. And right now, it's just turning into a pretty amazing 1v2. Income tab shows 8 harvesters for teal, 30 for me, and 33 for purple, so he's droning pretty hard. And, I mean, right now it's in their favor. I mean, they've got 2 against 1, even though this guy's pretty crippled. He's still in the game. He's still able to build units. He's still got lings over here. This guy's been on 2 bases for a while. I didn't really do much damage with that drone attack, even though he kind of all in pretty hard. He's still, you know, he's caught up ahead on drones now. My expansion's just now going, so he's in a pretty decent position. But I have a good amount of Hellions here. A really good amount of Hellions. And like I said, best thing about Hellions is they're cheap and expendable, so they're not like Reapers where you want to value each Reaper's life. They're, you know, you can send them in and they can all die. Now, you don't want to lose a Hellion's life if you can. Like I did back there, I should have brought them home instead of throwing them into those queens. But losing Hellion, like you can do suicide missions with this many Hellions because I still have this back here to defend. This many Hellions, I don't care what you have. I don't care if you have 30 spine crawlers. Well, I guess 30 spine crawlers is solid, but this many Hellions is going to do damage. Even if you just wildly send them in. And we're going to see what this, 10 Hellions is going to do. Now, he can't really poke with his roaches because he's got to keep that wall up. This is all the lings he's got. So, look at this. Income tab. We're going to watch Purple's Harvesters. If I focus fire down Harvesters, I hear Synthetic talking about the mini-map, but focus firing harvesters best I can. Gonna try and run up into this guy's main. So now it's 33 harvesters to 31. My +1 weapon's almost finished. I'm rebuilding more siege tanks. And then here I go, more free reign up here. Now the spine colors do suck. I mean, it forces me to have to right-click the drones. Oh god, microing. What a travesty. And then I lost all those Hellions. But income tab shows 18 for purple. Now, teal has more harvesters. He's still on one base, but he's got more harvesters because that's how much damage I did, which means he's got no units. Income is 33 for me, 30 for teal, and 19 for purple. Expansion's going down, transfer and drones. Going to be able to expand again very soon. And right now, I mean, Thor production's looking nice. I have 2 Thors up here. When I was in here with the Hellions, I saw the Muta spawn, so I know Mutas can come at any second now. So I got 2 Thors up here, and I'm going to have a couple down here soon. And you know, it's looking pretty good for me at this point. I mean, it's kind of obvious that is. And you know, they didn't play it right. I mean, that's the problem with 2v2s is Synthetic and I learned really quickly that you can't do cheesy all-in builds. Like when we got Protoss Zerg, he would 7 pull and I would do a 4-gate. Or you can't do all-ins. Like if you don't win with the all-in, someone can outplay you and win for their team, which is quite a problem. And you know, one of them all-in me, and then he got crippled, and then purple. You know, he semi-all into me, and then he got crippled, and I have yet to been crippled. I have been completely stable this entire game. I have not been counterattacked. They have not hit my mineral line. Now here comes the first group of Mutalisk here. 1 volley shot from the Thor right there, doing some decent damage. Here comes the second Thor, gonna get another good volley off, killing another Mutalisk. So I don't know why he went Mutas. That was just silly. But I got plenty of siege tanks here. Thors. I'm having a little bit of difficulty replenishing my Hellion count because I only have 1 factory at the reactor, but it's getting back up there. And I'm getting +1. I already got +1 weapons. I got +1 armor. Teal's doing a really good job of creep spread. I mean, he had all those queens from earlier. And income tab shows 39 harvesters for me, 44 for purple, and 34 for teal. So that means they're all droning really hard, which means they're not producing army, which means I win. Now, here comes some Mutalisk up here, and then he sees that I'm pushing out. This is a pretty beefy force right here. +1, about to be +1/+1. Thor's got, how many of these? This is 5 Thors, 6 Thors. Siege tanks, we have 7 siege tanks, and a handful of Hellions. His Mutalisk are up here, but he is bringing them back home. He knows he's going to need them. Picking off a queen here. Income tab, 43 for blue, which is me. 36 for teal and 46 for purple. Got this expansion building. Gonna build another one right here, but I don't end up using any of them. Sieging up. Don't want to be caught out by banelings. I don't really know what they have. I saw a nest earlier, so I gotta be careful. I'm gonna unsiege these ones, pushing them forward here. Got my rally point on my factory set over here. Oh, not yet. I'll do it in a second, but here comes the big push. Now I'm pushing forward with my Thors, with Hellions. Got my siege tanks to spot, so if I need to back up, I will. Infestors are here. Probably should use those fungal growth and not whatever they're called. Now Muta's getting fried instantly by my Thors. I don't know why he went Mutas. That's silly. I did bring some SCVs here, so they're repairing. I'm gonna start losing some siege tanks. Poor micro on my part. Should have had my Thors on a different keybind, so I could have got them over here to destroy these Mutalisks. Lost another siege tank, but I still got 4 left. And right now it's just looking really great for me because I have +1/+1 met. Getting +2 armor right now. Rally point is set over here yet? Yep, there it is. And this expansion's done. This expansion's building, but I mean, I don't really need them. Income tab shows 40 for me, 19 for teal, and 24 for purple. Army sizes, where is it? Units, okay. Purple's only got 24 drones, 2 queens. Teal's got 5 roaches, 1 infested, 2 zerglings, and I've got 7 Thors, 3 siege tanks, 11 Hellions. Pretty sure I'm gonna win this game now. Would this have gone completely different if synthetic shit didn't crash? Yeah, definitely would have, because he would have had that family mess. He would have crushed these guys. I mean, like people go in the 2v2s, from what I've noticed, and they do cheesy things to try and win quickly, but it doesn't work at all against people who know how to stop them. I mean, we've gotten to the point where synthetic can expand before pool in 2v2s now because we know how to stop any early pressure. I mean, if you scout a 6 pool, of course you're not going to expand before pool. But, I mean, people are like, oh, 2v2s have a completely different playstyle from 1v1s. Not really. We do similar builds in 1v1s. Like, almost completely the same. Now, food count. Myself, I have 115. Purple's got 0. And then Teal has 33. So, pretty obvious that I've won at this point. Now, Teal just left the game. I say GG because, you know, people get mad when they do cheesy stuff and don't win. And then there's the end of the game. So, this game got us promoted to Master League 2v2. It was really freaking fun. I mean, 2v2s are fun. The cheesy aspect is of it kind of sucks, but I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do. I mean, we don't lose to it anymore, though. Like, we don't really ever lose the cheese. So, I don't know. There are different play styles. You have to, like, understand what each matchup's going to be. Like, anytime you fight a Terran Zerg, it's most likely going to be Heli and Speedlings. So you got to prepare for that. You know, you fight double Protoss, well, you can expect, like, double 4 gates, double 3 gates, or something like that. I mean, there's different plays. Like, you have to adjust differently to each matchup, but, I mean, you play standard each game. Like, we don't cheese anymore. Like, we used to do, like, 9 pulls and 4 gates, but now we just play standard, and it works a lot better. So make sure you guys subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about our 2v2 play. If you like seeing games like this, I might cast more of them. I'm not really a big fan on watching 2v2s, which is why I don't really normally cast them. But I did get promoted to the Master League off of it, so I was kind of excited. Had to show you guys that. But if you like seeing 2v2 games, I can do more of a commentary instead of a more of a analysis type thing. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. Check me out on twitter.com/StarcraftSquad. Follow me there. Paid training service is $8 an hour. Legit shit. I am Master League Terran on my main account, and then Master League or High Diamond on my Smurf account for random. Should be getting promoted to the Master League soon. I keep fighting Master League players. It'll eventually happen again. I was last season Master League, but then I got put in the Diamond this season, so whatever. But yeah, if you're interested in training, I train all 3 races. And yeah, subscribe. See you guys in the next video.